Hallo allemaal, welkom weer terug bij een gloednieuwe video hier op dit kanaal. Mijn naam is Jasper en vandaag gaan wij weer terug naar school. Welke school kan ik het dan over hebben? Anders dan Zwijnstein. Want ik heb slecht nieuws, dames en heren. Ik heb natuurlijk Assassin's Creed 2 lopen als serie. Maar nou is het zo dat Assassin's Creed 2 runt gewoon niet. Alle oplossingen die ik heb gevonden en heb geprobeerd, die werken gewoon echt niet. Het ziet er telkens zo uit. Dus ja, totdat dat gefixt is, komt er dus gewoon geen Assassin's Creed meer online. Dus daarom vandaag Hogwarts Legacy. Want de vorige video vond ik zelf heel leuk om te maken. En misschien dat we dit ook gewoon een serie gaan maken. Dus let's go. Hey, we're here. Look at us. Wait, waarom zijn mijn ogen zwart? Wat? Find your common room. Hey, wat bespioneer jij dat arme meisje? Oh, bom! Oh no.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
What can I say?
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bong back to me. Nice meeting you.
Hij was het. Wie de fuck ben jij?
Hello sir, good afternoon sir, how are you doing? You are having problem with your computer. You are putting the laptop too much outside. Outside it is getting little too much hot.
Hello, would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly.
Nee,
It's nice
ik
to meet
raad
you,
het er
Amit.
niet aan.
I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
I'm not sure it's the right spot.
Okay.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. Disney is amazing, isn't it?
Zit je ons nou fucking lastig te vallen over een plant? Wat is hierboven? Oh, dat zijn waarschijnlijk ook kamers of zo. Hallo mevrouw Weasley.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Okay.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
En dat is?
Here you are.
Fuck's that? What frick?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Resource. Wow. Hij verdween gewoon.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Mevrouw, u loopt veel sneller dan ik. Waarom?
Lumos.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Kijk, ik haal u... Godverdomme. Ik haal u bijna in. Hoppa.
Cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Kom op, ik heb u bijna ingehaald. Godverdomme, mevrouw.
No time to wait.
Godverdomme. Waarom doet u dat nou weer, jonge vrouw?
Revelio.
Ah, good timing.
Good timing.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I adore the hustle and bustle of Central Hall.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
Come
Our
on.
King's Cross Station, so to
Ik
speak.
wil sneller lopen.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both charms
And
and
defense against the dark arts.
classes
Oeh.
today.
Zou sniper zijn?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark,
Dark
Arts
arts
class?
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Oh,
Thank you,
dankjewel.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Dat klopt.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has
Oeps,
his
ik
reasons
heb
for
te veel
keeping details
gezegd.
to himself for now.
Abort the mission. Daar is
Speak
hij.
of the devil,
Shit.
Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new 5th year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
Nee, daarom is het alleen maar mooi dat wij het voor onszelf houden.
Flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
New spells can be earned by completing Professor's assignment or as quest rewards. Okay, awesome. Leviosa. Oeh, Accio. Accio hebben we nodig, dames en heren.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Missing.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
I'm Lenora.
Pardon me
Oh,
if I seem a little distracted at the moment.
Hufflepuff.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and...
Damn.
A clue. I should
Okay.
look around in case it's nearby.
Ik denk dat dat hier zo is.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Awesome.
I knew there was a connection.
Cool.
I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Dat ik niet gewoon eerder had bedacht van... Hey, laat ik even... Lumos gebruiken.
Lenora, I
Let's
solved
solve the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
By being very cool, I.
I found
Oh,
the
ik had
location
ook kunnen
depicted in
zeggen...
painting
Dan ga
and
ik
then I
jou dat
cast
niet
lumos
vertellen.
to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad
Zij lijkt
someone
echt op
figured it
fucking
out.
Luna Lovegood, jongen. Holy shit. Eigenlijk wil ik ook dan even... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Als we ervan uitgaan dat dit 1 is, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dan moeten wij dus vervolgens... Hebben we 11.
A few moments later.
Oh, dames en heren. Oeps. Ik zei net natuurlijk van 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maar ik ontdek nu net dat het 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is. Maar we zaten in ieder geval in de buurt en dat is mooi. Dat is in ieder geval goed. Nou, dan leg ik mijn boekje weer even terug. En dan gaan wij de les volgen, denk ik. Hey, en een flow powder thingy.
Lumos.
Hoppa. Geeft u maar, dank u wel. Hoppa. Oké, dan gaan we nu eindelijk naar de fucking les toe. Onze allereerste les in Hogwarts. Hashtag zin in.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here. Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Shall we begin?
Nee,
Welcome to
niet
year
beginnen.
5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
Ooh.
Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Okay.
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Right. Dus dan is het zo. Accio. Nice.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Zij, mijn rivaal,
Very good,
dacht
everyone.
het was
That's
even
enough of
lekker
that.
niet, hè?
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I
Jongen,
was thinking
jongen.
that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oké, ik moet dus ballen naar mezelf toe trekken.
Simply cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Oké,
Now,
dat
think of this like
klonk dus best wel
gobstones, if you will.
verkeerd.
But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are
Dat
summoning
klonk
them
dus echt heel
toward
erg
you.
verkeerd wat ik zei net.
The trick is to pull the sphere as far
Ja,
as
ja, ja,
possible,
ja.
but not a bit more. Splendid! Excellent control there.
Hoppa, 150.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw.
Let's
there's certainly
go.
no sport in
Boom.
playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Kom maar op,
Come on
neger. Ik bedoel, persoon van
You'll be the
kleur.
blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no you don't. Beter voor je leven, jongen. Holy fucking shit. No!
Very good.
Fucking hell. Oh, het staat gelijk. Oh, nee. Ik dacht... Oh, als ik het gewoon terugtrek, kan ik haar ballen ervan afslaan. Sure.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Boom.
That's it.
Eén grote, dikke, vette boom, jongen.
Yes! Brilliant.
Oké, we lopen nog voor.
Be sharp.
Oh! Let's go!
Splendid.
Let's go, guys. Let's fucking go.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Oh boy. We hebben en een nieuw spreuk geleerd. En we hebben een fucking getint persoon verslagen. Yeah, want wij zijn cool.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Dat komt omdat ik de blanke superieure leider ben.
Weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone
dat
at
is wel
Wagadu
interessant.
uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Oké, dankjewel.
We
gaan er vandoor.
Thank you
Dank
for
u.
asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be
I
here
do
at
miss
Hogwarts. I
Wagadu,
think Professor Ronan wants to
Scooby.
talk to you.
Wagadu.
Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Can use
A word, if you would.
If you're so
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What
But
charm
a
is there in
welcome
the
one,
expected?
indeed.
You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Nou, Samantha, dat
Hallo,
ga ik jou eens
Samantha.
even mooi
Nice to
vertellen.
see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Well, thank you very much. That's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again,
Trust your
he tends to be
abilities.
overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Jesus, man.
Revelio.
Hey, here's another puzzle. Alright, nou, dames en heren, we weten dus nu 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in plaats van 10. Dus. Dit is 1. 2, 3, 4. De L en het paard maakt samen 6. Die. En kunnen we hier de salamander selecteren toevallig? Oppa, in 1 keer. Let's go. Nice. Hey, there is here a side quest.
I really have made a mess of
Is everything all right?
Oh.
That sounds brilliant. I suppose I could help.
Oh, I'd very...
Collect Cressida's flying books in the library. Well, let's do it.
I have to use Accio. Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Accio!
Hoppa.
Accio!
Awesome.
Accio!
Kablam. Alle boeken zijn gevonden.
Most.
Alright. Ik gok dat... Oh, die is daar. Oh, dat ging echt best wel simpel eigenlijk. Damn.
Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Okay, cool.
Hello, Cressida. I can... Here you are.
Well, no, perhaps...
Thanks. Wait, didn't we have something like a skill tree or something? Oh, dat is talents. Ah, maar die hebben we waarschijnlijk dan nog niet unlocked. Ah, ik zie het al. Dan gaan wij op dit moment even naar de laatste les van vandaag. Zo, hallo. Kijk, hoppa. Oh, dat ging snel. Oké, quest begin. Oké, dit is de laatste les van vandaag, dames en heren. Oeh, stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have 1 Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Leviosa. Levioso.
Is a weak opponent.
It's not Levioso, it's Leviosa.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Let's do it, shall we? Let's go. Crucio.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
All right. Let's go.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Oh,
remember,
okay.
Levioso. Good. Well done.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by
gaan we duelleren?
We'll start with you two.
Oeh.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
Wat leuk. Ik ga je verslaan, Sebastiaan.
Levioso, basic cast.
Sebastiaan.
And Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. I know. You're good.
How perceptive.
Protego.
Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso. Levioso.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. that
Come
is
on.
how you pass this Leviosa.
Your first duel.
Let's just...
If only all of my students
Stupefy, hahaha.
do enjoy a lively duel.
We hebben hem echt dik geowned,
Not
let's go.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Let's go. Awesome.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Let's
Thank you, Professor.
go.
Glad to have
Yes.
you practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve
it.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Awesome. Sebastian.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first...
I've dueled them.
Huh, fair enough.
You know... Exclusive
Cool.
and...
Excellent. Till next time.
Nou, Sebastian heeft ons dus net uitgenodigd voor een illegale battle... dueling club. Nou, dames en heren, dan wil ik jullie heel graag gaan bedanken voor het kijken naar deze video van Hogwarts Legacy. Vond je nou leuk? En wil je meer van mijn toverkunsten zien in de nabije toekomst? Like de video, abonneer ook. En ja, even in de comments zetten RIP Assassin's Creed. En ja, dan zie ik jou graag in de volgende video. Doei!